This past week, I've been talking to graduates from Norwich University of the Arts. Today, I'm sitting down with Bram Kwantes, fellow film and moving image production graduate. Bram has been in love with filmmaking since he was 12 years old. He even moved from his home in the Netherlands to study here in Norwich to pursue his deep passion for filmmaking. I'll be talking with Bram about his graduate film, Scream King, a true love letter to horror films of decades gone by. Right, hello Bram.
Hello, thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on. So, can you tell us a little about yourself and kind of how you got into the wondrous world of film?
Yeah, of course. I'm from the Netherlands originally, and I came to the UK about 3 years ago to study film and moving image production at NUA and to hopefully kickstart a career in the UK film industry.
So, your graduate film, the thing you're featuring on our New Degree Show website, is a film called Scream King. Now, can you tell us more about this film?
Scream King came about because I was looking for something I wanted to say. I wanted to make a graduate film that was important to me and that had a message. And I struggled to find something because I've always been interested in genre films, horror films, action films, thrillers, that kind of stuff. And I wanted to find something that I could do that was related to that and also had a message. And then I realized that struggle could be my film, someone that's struggling with the decision between doing something prestigious and important and something that other people consider lowbrow and unimportant, something like horror. And that turned into this film about an aging actor who is preparing to play Hamlet on stage, but he gets this offer to return to horror filmmaking. And the entire film is watching his journey of making that decision.
Right, we are going to play a small clip from the film. Did you want to intro us to it?
The clip you're about to hear is from a scene where our main character, Bradley Hemming, is talking to his agent, and he's kind of hinting at the fact that maybe he wants to go back into horror, and he's gauging her response to that.
Can you imagine it? Me putting that mask on again?
Well, that's why I keep that stuff away from you.
There's more?
Well, yeah, loads. These weirdos really want to get you back into horror.
Really?
Yes, but we all know where that road leads.
Signing autographs at Comic-Con. Yeah.
Until the day you die.
Right, now I've seen this film in full and I have to say I love it. It is this love letter to horrors of the past ages, and I mean, me and you both know that we are a fan of a classic horror film, aren't we?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love them. I grew up with them. It was something me and my friends would watch, when our mothers maybe wouldn't allow us to.
Okay, now serious question. What is your favourite horror film?
My favorite horror film is Halloween, the original John Carpenter Halloween, because when I was 14 or 15, my friends just locked me up in a room with that film, and I was just, hooked immediately. It was one of the first horror films I ever saw, and it left an impression.
Ooh, I mean, that is a good call. I can't lie, I do like Halloween. I'm trying to think what my favourite one would be. Kind of want to say Jaws. I mean, do you class Jaws as a horror nowadays?
I think Jaws is definitely a horror. Jaws, in a way, kind of made horror mainstream because it launched that entire blockbuster thing, summer blockbuster. But at its core, yeah, it's definitely a horror film.
Yeah, true. Now, what films did you use and what kind of other inspirations kind of went into the production of Scream King?
With Scream King, I wanted to find this balance again between serious drama and horror inspiration. So it was very inspired by things like Evil Dead and Ash vs. Evil Dead. Then it was also inspired by some drama shows that I really appreciate. Better Call Saul was a reference. Entourage was a reference.
Obviously, you weren't the only one behind this film. You directed the film, but you also had an amazing team of creatives with you, which is a highlight of being at NUA. We are able to collaborate with all sorts of people. So how was your experience working with sound designers, production designers, cinematographers?
Oh, it's great, honestly. And it was a nice challenge as well, because I wanted to make sure that I built a team that could elevate this material and that had an understanding and a love for horror. So I picked my people very, very carefully, and I think I made the right decision because they were all just amazing to work with, and they brought so much to that film.
What do you have planned next, Bram? After graduation, what are your plans?
Scream King has been submitted to festivals, so we're just waiting to hear back from them. So hopefully it'll play a couple festivals. And I'm honestly just looking for any opportunity to work in the film industry. I've got a couple scripts that I'm working on, more personal projects that I want to do. But I'm also hoping to start a career as an editor and work on film sets and kind of work my way up, because I'm just really excited to get in there and actually do it on a professional level.
So just a reminder that our Graduate Showcase website launched yesterday, and you can find that at nuaGradShowcase.com. Well, thank you for sitting down and talking with me.
Thank you for having me. It was lovely to just be here.